So my name is Jerry, and I figured we'll start the speech now. So, want to talk about my brother and tell you kind of about what everything that one would maybe talk about this time. But to get to that, I should give you a little history. So, I'm going to start in the beginning with me. So, 37 years ago, I'm on this planet, and my mother, who is a very strong woman and who I love very much, has done some amazing things. And when I was 4, said, you know, I need a father. Not somebody that makes a baby, but a father. Somebody that can raise my child. And enters my dad. A strong man. An engineer. Faced with one hell of a challenge. His meeting me at his house, well, it consisted of my fascination of how door hinges work. So it was basically open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door. Like, this is so cool for hours. Being an engineer, I'm sure one of the thoughts were, we can fix this. We fast forward several years. My dad is depressed. I can't fix this. You were thought of. Let's reboot. Let's try it again. I've tried for a while.
You're doing good.
They let me know. Do I have a brother, sister, somebody coming? We're trying, trust me, please. Just believe me, you're gonna get one. I was young, I thought that was cool, I didn't understand what that meant. But eventually I got it. So, we're at the hospital one day, and you're here. You're 0, I'm 11. And it was pretty cool. I'm like, hey, I have a brother. You were great. In the early 90s, because I met him in the late 80s. Early 90s, very, very early 90s, you listened to fantastic music. I kept my door open. And that was great. So we got along. Music is a big thing for me, so we got along great. And so then as time went on, my brother faced some pretty heavy challenges throughout life. Some good times, some times that really judge your character. Times where you don't think things are fair and certain things don't go the way you expect them to go. And you could easily say, just forget it, I'm done. But he persevered and fought through those times, and which I admire very much. And then enter Lisa. So my brother contacts me one day. This is after all the kind of goofy stuff has happened, and he's maintained through school and through some pretty tricky summers and stuff through high school. And he wanted me to like her a lot. So he hyped you up, Lisa, just to the nines. I mean, it was so sad. She's a good Christian girl. She thinks wonderful things. She doesn't, nothing with sex, nothing with any kind of things like that. She's the perfect woman. She's everything I could, you just sells it. I mean, you laid it on so thick. And I'm just like, dude, no. I'm like, I'm probably gonna like her, because clearly you're lying. She's gotta be somebody that's, you describe somebody, like, this point where this person has absolutely no, it's like a robot. It's just like, she's just programmed perfectly. So, anyway, I met you, Lisa, and it was awesome, because, yeah, you were everything that he said you weren't, which was great, because I'm like, fantastic, she's actually like a human being, fantastic, and we started playing some games. We played one of my favorites. Yeah, anybody ever play Cards Against Humanity? yeah, that was fun. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're normal. I like you. So, back when MySpace was a thing, 2007-ish, that's when this all kind of transpired. The question that happened year after year after year after year after year. When is this tonight gonna happen? Dude, seriously, this is the point where it's just like, okay. I mean, like, hey, it's been half a decade. I'm like, you're coming up on a decade, man, please, we gotta do this at some point. But you know what? I think now is the perfect time.
Yes.
And here's why. So my brother did something really awesome that I admire to this day. He went to school, and school is hard. Not just high school, but college. It can be very challenging. And originally went to be a rad tech, and there were some brutal times. And for me, I can tell you, I didn't really forget this. I'm done. But he persevered. He said, you know what? I'm gonna stick through this, and I'm gonna do what he ends up doing, which is becoming a teacher, which is a phenomenal career. You give something to the world that's great, especially helping special ed kids. I think it's something that you are giving a voice to those who may not even have a voice. So yes, please. That matters. And so I guess what I'm saying up at this point is my dad's engineering skills of producing a second child was fantastic. So with that, you've turned into a hell of a man, and I look up to you. I think you're great. I think that you've made some fantastic choices. Obviously, Mensa's block, so which is cool, right on. And I think really what I can say is that it's. All right, I know how I'm gonna put this. All right, so I like to laugh and joke, but I'm gonna say something kind of serious for a second, right? And it's really simple. It goes like this. For every single person in this room, for every single person on this planet, it's very, very simple. No matter how rough your day is, no matter how challenging you may think life is, no matter how much you're just like, this sucks. Whatever the thing is, right? If your heart's working, your legs are working, your arms are working, whatever it may be, the most simple things, if you're breathing, that's a pretty good start to the day. It's easy to lose sight of that, but I think it's important to remember that. And so with every day that you two have on this planet, and hopefully you have lots of long days, because if you go get dead, that would suck. Don't do that. But stick around and be awesome, and you guys are. So that's all I ask, is just keep doing that. And I'm really, you know what's kind of funny? I was sitting up here writing a speech like a couple minutes ago, because this, again, remember, I'm child one. That's just what you do. And so I never really quite got to the ending of it. So I'm kind of, but on a serious note, man, listen, I have to say, before I get to the very end of it, how much fun we've had to the wedding up to this point. The bridal party has been fantastic, everybody. You guys, by the way, you're all looking great, too. I should say that, too. You guys look gorgeous, fantastic. Yeah. So, definitely. I would like to say something to my mother, too.
Yes.
Mom, I love your phone calls. I do. I love all the things that you've done. I'm so happy this wedding is coming to a close. My brother and I both, we love you. Morning, noon, night, every day. My brother and I talked about this, by the way, and we realized that, I think once you were done with one of us, you called the other. Repeats. But we do love you still.
Yeah.
So with that, I guess I'm gonna end on this. I think you guys have already made an awesome impact on the world, but don't stop here. Be awesome every day. Do your damnedest to be as great as you can be. And if you have any days where life is just not going the way you want, phrase my father used to use years ago is that the sun will always come up tomorrow, right? And so that's true. And so, realize that this day will end. And as long as we're lucky enough to wake up tomorrow, let's get up, let's do it again. Let's try to make today the best day ever. So thank you.
Yeah!